So, got a bad XLR cable, maybe. Check that out. You guys vamp. Fuck it.
What the fuck, TJ?
Yeah. It's like, dude, TJ's in disarray today, man.
I got a bad XLR cable. What can I say?
He showed up. He couldn't hear me.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know, man. He's one of those guys. You think he knows. Before you meet him, you know what I mean? You're like, TJ knows. And then you realize, like, TJ don't know a fucking thing.
He don't know. He don't know shit.
I mean, I wish he did. I mean, look, it's my brother and everything, but fuck. He don't know nothing. See, I had the benefit of knowing TJ my whole fucking life. So it's like, people are like, TJ's got it figured out. It's like, TJ ain't got shit figured out. Like, are you kidding me? I'm not saying I do by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, I at least try to. I at least try to have something figured out. I hate these fucking Mevo cams as a total aside. That's why I'm not on camera right now. Because my Mevo cam decided that it doesn't want to work, so I'm trying to fucking fix it.
Yeah, mine is just, it's holding on by a thread.
Yeah, you have that issue where it does work, but then doesn't do like an error thing.
I had to switch what USB port it was plugged into to get the fucking thing to work.
Right, because that should be contingent on your thing working. Like, is this the right USB port? I don't know, maybe.
It's been working so far.
Well, I hope it'll keep working, but you never know. I mean, I don't know. With this kind of shit, it's like, I'm not too fucking hopeful, to be honest with you.
Just saw Posty's Pearl Jam cover on Stern. It's GOAT. Yep. Dude, Post Malone, best cover artist working right now.
Think so?
Yep. I mean, you may not like his release music, but if you listen to him cover, like, he's the only dude that can cover like 90s grunge, in my opinion, and have it come out good. Covered Pearl Jam on Howard Stern recently. He did a big benefit concert where he did a bunch of Nirvana songs, and like, I don't think there's another artist that could have pulled that off. And you see what happens when fucking other artists try and cover Nirvana. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking
enough said on that one, right?
Puddle of mud, bro.
God, that was even beyond just terrible. Like, that was just like a disgrace, dude. Kurt Cobain, if he, I mean, I think he was cremated and his ashes were spread and shit.
Yeah.
But like, if he had a grave, he'd be fucking rolling in it.
Dude, his ashes are rolling in the ocean, man.
They're rolling in the ocean. Oh my fucking god! That was just. Everyone I've showed that to was just like, how could this guy have thought this was a good idea? And I'm like, I don't honestly know. Like,
dude, surrounded by yes men, man. I'm telling you.
Fuck, dude. That's like that to me is almost fucking beyond yes, man. That's like, like, I don't know. That's just straight up people that don't care about you. Like, can I do this? Yeah, you're good, bro.
Jesus.
And that
TJ sounds like he's doing construction over there, just finding his fucking headphones.
Right. Sorry.
So that fixed it. It was a bad XLR cable.
I went and got a brand new one just because I'm like, if I grab another one of these shitty tangled up ones in this box, it could have the same problem, and then I could be like, well, it must not be that.
Make sure you throw away the ones you know are fucked up, so you're not keeping.
Yeah, well, that one's over there on top of the desk, so that's going away. Fuck that.
All right, yeah. Make sure you chuck them fucks.
Yeah, that thing's going to hell. It can go fuck itself. Goodbye. Good riddance. Going to hell.
Got yourself like a standing setup, huh?
Yeah, it alternates. I could sit if I want, but
that's nice. Yeah,
I'll show you.
I wanted to get myself set up in a similar fashion where I can do a little standing desk if I need to.
Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, you got a standing desk, TJ?
It can be standing. It can be sitting. It's very versatile.
Desk?
It can do anything.
Is it just something on top of the desk?
It's just like a thing on top of the desk. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I wasn't gonna buy a whole ass fucking desk. Fuck that. So
They do have some nice ones like that. I definitely think I do want something like that for my next setup, just because the versatility. If you do want to stand up and stretch, you can. If you want to sit down, you can also.
Well, I've been like I've been trying to be more health conscious and shit lately and stuff, and I keep reading like, we sit too much. Sitting's bad for us. I have fucking neuropathy in my feet, and it's mostly because of my sedentary lifestyle. So
Right.
I'm like, man, I don't want any more nerve damage in my feet because it's awful. And I get like stinging pains in my feet randomly at like sporadic intervals during the day of like, ow, ow. So I'm just like, enough of this, fuck this shit. I ain't dealing with this. So, yeah. Decided to do this whole standing bullshit.
Well, I remember when we were much younger, you just like, I think we talked to you about that. Like, TJ, you shouldn't sit around. You shouldn't do this. And you would always like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's like, all right.
I mean, technically, it doesn't.
I
On
mean,
the
yeah,
grand-
like in a
grand
grand
scheme of
cosmic
things, it
sense,
doesn't.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, right. I mean, like, yeah, when you're dead, sure. But I mean, for the short time you're on Earth, I mean, it does matter.
See, the problem, I
That's
blame
okay.
you for not fucking properly countering what I was saying. Because, what I was saying is correct. It doesn't matter. But you should have been like, yeah, but do you really want to deal with it? It's like, Like, you
I
didn't,
mean,
no one fucking told me. Like, they always tell you, they don't tell you the right shit when they're trying to fucking convince you to be healthy when you're younger and shit. They're not like, you're going to get this random horrible, like, so basically you're going to sit around so much that the circulation of your legs is going to be very poor. You're going to have this terrible, like, neuropathy, and it's going to, like, send, like, these false pain signals to your brain all the time. So you just be sitting around chilling, and all of a sudden, ow, my foot!
Dude, just get your legs chopped off, man.
Yeah, hover chair.
I love it.
Then I can totally
You did
skip leg
convince
day.
me. You didn't convince me to take my
Yeah,
health
the world should have been better at convincing me
Exactly,
not to destroy
right?
myself. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's not just me that's been failed here. This is not just an egotistical thing. A lot of people, it's failed a lot of people. That's why I have an obesity epidemic. Improper education, improper understanding and framing of the consequences of an unhealthy lifestyle. I blame
I don't wanna
society.
hear you
Well,
horse
dude,
shit.
look, I lived a non-sedentary lifestyle prior to starting podcasting, and look what it earned me, man. I got to walk around like this all day because my fucking shoulder, arm, and elbow don't communicate properly, and I get the same shit.
Yeah.
Shooting pains and numbness in my fingers if I don't wear this fucker.
Yeah, that sucks.
So there you go,
balls.
man.
I get one of those grip things.
I don't
You ever
believe
seen those
that.
like old
That's
school
all
like
the jerking off you did when you're younger.
Dude, I jerk off lefty.
Really?
Oh,
This is a completely weird thing, but ever since, dude, from the very fucking jump, I'm a right-handed dude. I jerk it left.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a result of internet porn. Maybe. I don't know.
Because you
Did
got to have your hand on the fucking mouse to scroll
Right.
through the porn.
Yeah, this one sucks. Yeah, this one
Next.
sucks. Next. Yeah,
I actually,
tits aren't big
like,
enough.
I didn't
tits are
start-
too big.
I didn't start jerking off to internet porn, but it was not long into my jerk off history that internet porn became like a readily available, findable thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know what it is, man.
Oh.
I'm a lefty.
There you go.
Ambidextrous. Yeah, I mean, I can switch it up, but like I'm comfortable doing each, and there's been times where like left hand is injured or something. I got a hangnail or whatever, and I don't want to fucking get it all looby, so goes to the other fucking hand. You know what I mean? You
See,
swap it up.
So like I edge with my left hand, but I always finish off with my right hand.
Oh.
Like once I find what I like, I'm like, oh, this is it. Okay, time to switch. Bring in the big guns,
They need to do a whole fucking like study on this, man. I've never even heard anybody talk about this. Like,
The only time I've ever heard anyone talk about it was Pee Wee Herman.
Right.
because
was,
he
like,
had
try-
to defend himself.
Yeah, he was trying to like lay out a case for why he didn't do it and shit, why he didn't jerk off in the theater. He's like, they said I was jerking off with my left hand, but that is my non-dominant hand, and no one jerks off with their non-dominant hand. I'm like, that's not true. I know plenty of people who are right-handed and left jerk off with their left hand.
Sorry,
don't
man.
bullshit me. I know what you were doing in that movie theater. You were
Your left
jerking
hand?
left and right and up and down. You were jerking it like crazy, Pee Wee. We know what you were doing. And you were also smoking crack, which I do not have a problem with, but still, Pee Wee.
No one watches porn anymore? Wow, I must have moved to a different planet or something. 'Cause
Yeah,
last
what
I
dimension-
checked, it's
Are
very
you-
popular.
Are you one of these people that thinks that like watching cam models or whatever is not watching porn?
Oh yeah, you think they're just like making? Oh, that's no one watches that anymore.
Yeah.
It's all about the cam models now. It's all about that girl I paid. Fucking, her vibrator was like hooked up to the alert system, right? And you know,
dude, everybody
That's not
watches
porn, though.
porn. Have you seen like how every fucking platform that people are given gets turned into a porn platform?
yeah.
Twitter,
And look at what happened
porn,
with Tumblr. You know, like
Tumblr, porn.
yeah, like it was, and then they're like no porn, and then it's like Tumblr withers on the vine. You know,
Yeah, it's a wasteland now. They like if Twitter like honestly has probably had a bunch of internal meetings about banning porn, but then they're like, well, like 3/4 of the user base will stop using it, you know, immediately. It's like, well, no. Facebook, I've heard Facebook is a big fucking porn fucking.
yeah, and it's even against their rules explicitly. So like
Right.
you know, but
Like,
you know,
I don't
people-
use the
Don't call
Facebook
it
is the only
Tumblr.
one I can't.
like
I can't
people
verify.
go well, people go in there and they create like fucking private
Pages
groups
or
and
whatever.
shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, oh yeah, this is a private group. You know, and then they just fucking spread porn in there. So
Well, remember, Tumblr was gonna ban porn. Like, we're gonna crack down
They
on
did.
that. Like, oh, did they? They actually
oh
went
yeah,
through with
they
it?
did, and
Oh,
that's
man,
that's why
that-
it took their valuation down to fucking nothing. I'm surprised it's even still around.
Take our valuation down to 0. Oh, dude, I remember Tumblr was one that's like, oh yeah, we'll pay $1 billion or $2 billion or whatever it was for Tumblr. And I'm like, man, they're paying for dog shit. Like they're paying for complete and utter dog shit.
Yeah, because I ain't worth
Right-handed.
shit.
Right-handed jerk it with the left is probably the majority of studies should be done. I fucking totally agree, dude.
Jerk it
You
with
know
the
what I
left.
think it is?
With the left.
I think left jerking feels, because it's not your dominant hand, it feels less like it's you.
Wow,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like a measure less like it's you doing it, because you don't usually do much with your left hand other than support things the right hand is doing, you know? So if you like keep the right hand out of the deal or occupy it elsewhere, you know what I mean? Then jerking with the left, it's closer to the stranger. Yeah. Without having to sit on your hand until it goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Just get a pocket pussy, Paul. Dude, look, my jerking off days I've settled. I'm 40 years old. I know how it's done. I've got a whole method to the madness. I'm not looking to enhance it at this point.
Yeah, because
You know when I needed that shit? You know when I really needed something like a pocket pussy? Back when I was a fucking teenager and jerking off.
16.
Yeah, not getting laid. Then I could have tore up some pocket pussy. But now, dude, I'm in the wrong demographic.
I
for that
fucking,
pocket
I
pussy.
messed around with that shit a little, but I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, it's so like flesh-like and stuff. But I'm like, is it though? Because like, you know what else is flesh-like as fuck?
Yeah.
The actual flesh on my hand. So I never understood. I don't know. A lot of people like a lot of jerk off accessories. Like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking use this pocket pussy. I'm gonna fucking use this like lotion or whatever the fuck. I never needed none of that.
Dude, they got crazy ones now that like suck your dick.
Okay,
and,
well,
like,
you know, that might be worth it. That might be worth it.
maybe, but they're expensive as fuck. It's just like, why would I buy something for $700 that I can do with my hands?
I don't know. I tell you what, if you really want to fucking get some jerk off technology, it's way better to be a woman than a man in that regard. They got way crazier shit.
Oh yeah,
They got some
Dude, if I
shit
was
that
a
looks like
chick,
it's out
I'd
of like
definitely-
Dr. Seuss, you know? It's like
because they can use all kinds of different fucking toys and vibrators and shit. Yeah. If I was a chick, I'd definitely have something.
don't own dildos. Yeah, well, it's because it's easier to fucking accessorize a hole than it is a sticky outy thing for whatever reason. I don't know. I think those people who need the pocket pussy like a certain level of detachment. Well, yeah, they
I'm
literally,
just-
they
I'm just
literally
not
have a
on the market,
detachable pussy. It's like, I want a pussy that has no woman attached to it. Yeah, I would say so. Probably.
You're trying to sell a very like frugal person something that he can do himself. You know what I mean? You're trying to sell me like a thing that like chops things in half with a knife, and that's all it does. You know what I mean? And it's just like, well, I can chop things in half with a knife, dude. There's no way I'm gonna pay $800 for a thing just to chop things. It's like that. You're trying to sell me something that I frankly don't want and don't need.
Most advanced masturbator. I want to see what the fuck is on the market.
Oh, dude, I've seen some fucking
here you go.
crazy ones.
31 best male masturbators for 2022.
There's crazy ones. There's ones that are like
Dude, this one's 200
vacuum
fucking
sealed.
pounds, man. Whoa,
That's what I'm saying, dude. They're
well, what does it do?
It sucks your dick,
A
basically.
bestseller luxury sex toy label Lelo, the F1S V2 is as customizable as masturbators get, while also offering post-use analytics via its app to improve your IRL encounters. What? Oh, technology's gone too far. All right, we've done
dude.
it. It's officially gone too far. I'm a primitivist
That's what I'm talking
now.
about.
We got to do
It
something.
hasn't gone. No, I disagree, man. I think that's
Yeah.
boomerish.
Yeah.
Technology is going the way it is. You're just experiencing what every fucking generation experiences. You know how your parents were like, video games?
Yeah.
What is them? You know what I mean? Like, you're that now. Like, you're that age now. You're the age of like all the shit that like young people are into and the way that technology is going. Like, even jerking off has left us behind, TJ.
Wow. Listen to all this shit. Okay, I think I could. I mean, there's no dicks on the page. I think I could show the page. Yeah, I'm just gonna show the fucking page. There's like a drawing of a dick down far enough, but there's no actual dick, so I think it's fine. I'm gonna just like show this piece of technology. I'm like kind of impressed that it's gone. I did not know things had gotten this advanced in the masturbation field.
And the masturbation racket.
Yeah. All right, so check it out. So this is the guy sitting around. He's a power player. You see that? Power fucking player, dude. $229 for this thing, okay?
This dude here, why do they show pictures of dudes that would probably never have to jerk off? You know what I mean?
He's just like, yeah, I'm just
Like,
chilling,
nobody buying this fucking thing looks like that, bro.
Hey, maybe they do, Paul. Maybe they do.
Dude, hard doubt.
The F1S trademark V2 is the next generation of the ultimate pleasure toy, a penis sleeve created for the thrill seekers who want to explore optimal satisfaction. F1S V2 has double the strength, 4 uniquely designed program variations, and a softer, more flexible sleeve for a wide range of shapes and sizes. The toy has 10 highly sensitive sensors, allowing for performance feedback through the Lelo app, allowing you to build the most pleasurable set of programs for your ultimate orgasm.
Dude, all I can think of when you're reading this shit and we're looking at this shit is when fucking Jackie Treehorn is trying to like sell the dude on interactive sex CD-ROMs, and he's like, "No, man, I still jerk off manually."
An exclusive F1S app will become available to you when your product is shipped, compatible with the iOS and Android. Connect by Bluetooth. The app allows you greater and closer control over your personal pleasure. With the app, you truly put pleasure at your fingertips. Dun dun dun.
Man,
Look at these awards.
this just goes to show you
XBiz awards all over the place.
This goes to show you
thrust.
you should never touch another person's cell phone, for one thing, man, because like you
never
like
know.
they're
Like,
hooking up their
He's like, oh yeah,
They're
turn it
hooking up
up,
his-
turn it up, oh, turn it up, oh, turn it down, oh yeah, edge mode, oh yeah, that's good, edge mode, yeah. Oh, soon they'll have one that reads the porn you're looking at and like syncs the thrust to what's going on and shit.
they've
like,
got shit like that. They've got
dick sync, yeah.
They've got versions of this shit that people use to have VR sex.
Mm-hmm.
So that are each one of them, like the woman, or I'm presuming it's a man and a woman fucking.
Yeah.
The woman will have something that is controlled by the man, and the man will have something that's controlled by the woman, even at a distance. There's an app where they can, you give this phone the right to control your dick sucker, and that phone, and so you can like go into VR, have a visual representation of fucking,
Right.
and then you've got this thing controlled that's all hooked into that sucks your dick at the right speed or diddles your clit at the right speed, basically.
I was thinking about us fucking millennials sitting around. If there's a planet in 23 years, I fuck the old-fashioned way, not with all these robots and new technology.
That's what
Fucking-
we're already doing that right
Fucking
now.
neophyte motherfucker.
Nah, I don't think we're quite there yet.
I'm
because,
kind of
like
I'm kind of
there's not
selling
mass
myself on
adoption
this
of
thing
this
as I
stuff.
read more. This might
But
be
I-
masturbator tech. It was like
well,
smartphones.
you see the writing on
know?
the wall, right?
Like, for the longest time, I was a Philistine on the whole smartphone thing. Like, fuck smartphones. Fuck, too much of a hassle. But
You
then it
stole
reached
my
a certain
iPhone.
point where I was like, wow, there's porn on it. And I was not big on these masturbators. But now that I know that they've gotten so high tech, I'm like, kind of like, $229. I mean, that's a high price tag. But really, can you put a price on pleasure? You know what I mean?
Mass adoption is right around the corner for this shit, dude. You know it is. Like when they make it just so simple. I mean, like this is pretty simple itself, but like when they make it so fully immersive.
They need
for
something like
someone-
this that fucking has a price point of around like $40-$50, and everyone will have one of these.
Well, I think beyond that, dude. What about? I mean, if I'm thinking about the future. Now, maybe a home version of this might be too expensive. I don't know. I guess it depends on the technology, but like they might just have like legal brothels where it's like it simulates sex.
Dude, they need like a wearable one of these that you could just like wear around, you know? You don't even have to use your hands, just walk around. Oh, yeah, it's jerking me off as I walk. Yeah.
That'll be nasty. You go to the store, some dude's like,
It'll just become
Dude,
normalized
chicks do
socially.
that shit.
Oh, yeah, that's
Chicks
true.
Chicks already do that shit. They've been doing that shit for fucking generations.
That's true. That's true.
They've
He's
had
right.
little vibrators they can strap on and take out into public and turn on and off pretty fucking discreetly.
I mean, they got
for
those
fucking,
ones-
like 30 years.
They got those ones where like you go out
Yeah.
to your woman in like a public place or whatever, and you got like she's got the thing in her panties, and you got the control, you know, and you'd be sitting there eating dinner or something. You'd be like, "Yeah, how you like the steak?" And you'd be like, you know, turning
Yeah.
that shit up. She'd be like, "Oh, it's really good." It's like, yeah.
Man, you guys are like some sex toy connoisseurs. You guys are like, "Phew, a few years ago, the offerings on the market were scant. Now look at this. The
All right, I'm gonna read you more about this.
SV2.
Sensonic fucking technology, dude. Sensonic.
Sonic.
That's
Sonic
some sci-fi.
wave.
That's some sci-fi words. That's
It's
trademarked.
sending
If I was to
sonic
fucking
wave
put
at your dick.
If I was to put in my fucking sci-fi novel tomorrow, send Sonic, they'd be like, cease
Oh, yeah.
and desist, motherfucker.
No, they wouldn't, dude. Because you know what, TJ, you're right. Like, isn't your book erotic anyways?
Yeah.
I mean,
But I'm saying they got this shit trademarked. They'd be like, don't be using our word. We invented
Well, you
send
did, you
Sonic,
can.
bro.
you know what? Challenge them in court. Be like, you know what? Sensonic technology should be for all people, right? Isn't that what you guys say on your website?
Yeah. Technology for the people. The sensation of sonic waves and patented cruise control. Once again, you can't trademark cruise control, motherfucker.
Yeah, cruise control was made by
Technology
automotive
makes the
executives fucking 30
F1S.
years ago or some shit.
You can't trademark any of this. None of this can be trademarked. You guys are fucking idiots. V2, the ultimate act of self-love. Pliable surface area for deep pleasure. Softer
That's it.
and more flexible. We already
I
heard
don't
about the
agree with
softer, more
saying-
flexible leave.
I wouldn't say it's self-love, dude. You know, because you got to get away
Yeah, I
from
mean,
it. You gotta
at the
get-
point where you've involved this thing, like, it's no longer self-love. Now it's
an
like
interactive sexual experience.
double
Dude, it's
the fucking power.
turbocharged.
Turbocharged, motherfucker.
Look, do you want?
You need to hook this thing up to a fucking car battery, bitch.
I
feel
love
like
how
it's
they
like-
sell men's fucking jerk off tools to men like they would sell them like a fucking tool or something, you know what
I mean,
It's
hey,
like,
that's what it
this
is,
is
right?
Turbocharged.
It's like if you're getting like a sports car or a truck, you know, right? It's like it's turbocharged. Like, yeah, it means more power. It's like they're doing that here. It's kind of like back in the day when they had bits. Remember, everything was bits, like 16.
Oh, they have
bits,
like
32
they
bits.
have like an ad.
Okay.
Can I walk? I don't know. Does it
You
have
probably
anything?
can't.
I don't know. Does
They
it have anything
can't
explicit
fucking
in it?
have.
I'm
They
gonna
can't have this.
I'm gonna
Play
scrub
it.
through it. I'm gonna scrub through it. Hold on.
Don't just scrub through it because if it's like
Show anything in the ad, I doubt.
I mean, if they're gonna show a dick, they're gonna show a dick, right? Are they insinuating
what's
this
the-
bitch got a dick? I mean, I'm just not sure what's going on there. Okay.
it's like, is there a surprise dick?
Was there a dick
yeah,
there?
how many horses is that motherfucker pulling, dude?
Butts.
That's what I want to know. How many horses is it having under the hood, man?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of like sexual imagery, but it seems like all of it is clothed and just
I want to know what the
suggestive.
SPM is on this model. I'm calling about the Sensodyne
All right.
79. I want to know what the SPM. It's a strokes per minute on this.
Dude, does
on
this
deal.
fucking these motherfuckers got an affiliate program? I'll go out and sell this shit. I'll sell this shit to the people.
Featuring Sensonic technology and cruise control patent pending technology.
All right, check this shit out, y'all.
Weird warehouse.
Boom. Yeah. So it does have some copyrighted music.
Probably.
I mean, I don't know if it's copyrighted.
mute it.
It
Just
seems like
mute
it
it.
is.
Yeah, that's muted. We don't.
Here we
need
go.
to
Be on the
shit.
safe side.
So I'll just pretend I'm doing the music. Fucking bloody
Yeah, Chip with the snake. This chick is like, yeah.
He's grabbing a joystick. Yeah, let me adjust my panties. Oh,
I get it. This is like his erotic fantasies coming to life.
Oh, butts,
yeah.
joysticks, yeah. Oh, boobs, anime
bust
boobs,
nut.
winky face. Oh, she's fucking masturbating in the
busting
car.
up the
Flexible
weave.
sleeve. Oh, look at that. Butts through the curtain. Oh, yeah, lesbians, fire. Speed increased.
Oh, damn it.
NASCAR, fire
Did you see
hands,
that? They
double
did
the
have the
power.
speed.
Double the power, double the pleasure, double it all. God damn
Double
it,
your
yes.
pleasure, double your fun.
Lulu,
Come together.
give me the Lulu, yes.
All right, now,
Yes.
TJ, I'm assuming you're right after this episode ordering one of these.
It's too much money. It's too expensive.
Oh, whatever. That's a small price to pay, dude. It showed a guy's like
Yeah, I don't
every
know. Maybe down
fantasy
the
being
line,
fulfilled.
at some point.
Every fantasy being fulfilled at all
I mean,
at
that
once.
is true. It seemed like everything that he ever wanted happened for him. You know,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Look,
how
at
does
that guy.
it work?
does
So
that
you
look
stick
like a
your dick in it,
dissatisfied
and
customer?
it jiggles around and does stuff until your
And
dick.
you don't have to even do anything, Cheetah. That's
comes.
what they're saying. They're saying you got an app, dude. So like, you're a lazy guy, right?
You know what would be?
Jiggles around.
What do you do? Wait, you know what I want to know? Like, how do you clean this motherfucker? Is there like a detailed process of like, here's how
Yeah.
you clean it?
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure that it comes with like a. You
it
gotta.
clean it.
comes with, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Here's a
Here's-
guide.
So here's all the steps. Apply a generous amount of the personal moisturizer into the sleeve. So you dump
Gotta
a bunch of gunk
moisturize
in
it.
it. Dump the gunk in the fucking cock box.
Step 2. and
Stick your dick
insert
in
on
the
your
cock
penis.
box. Come in the cock box, and there you go. Luxury sex toy brand, dude.
They don't mention the shamefully squirt like rinse out the sleeve and put
Yeah,
it in
where's
your
that?
fucking dishwasher.
Yeah, I want to know
FAQ?
about I want to know about the fucking
Detailed instruction manuals. There you go. It's the PDF.
PDF.
Is
I
that-
don't know. I mean, like, I know there's no dicks on this page, but I don't know what's going on any PDF or anything.
Well, open on a different because I almost guarantee you they'll have some like how to clean. You're
Yeah, because I want to know the cleaning procedure for this motherfucker. Ooh, let's
I
read
bet
the
you
bad
s-
reviews.
The bad reviews.
Yeah, there's got some bad reviews on here. I mean, most
Do
of
you
them
know
are
what they need
positive,
for
but they got a
these,
few
TJ?
bad ones.
self-cleaning. That's
Would
what's
be
in an
great
FBA.
if it wasn't so small. Not for bigger guys.
Whatever.
That guy's just review flexing.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, it might be all right for you little dick fucking losers or something, but when you got a fucking hog like this, oh man, wish they made one for fucking dudes with real dicks. You know what
I
I'm
love how
saying,
it's a
bitch?
flex, but it's a meaningless flex because it's someone that's buying one of these, so they're probably not getting laid. So,
I
mean,
have purchased Lilo products in the past, and I was happy with. For me, this product was very expensive, especially for the lack of results that I received.
Oh shit!
I am normal size.
Sorry.
I tried a number of different ways to get pleasure from this product, but I could not work properly. In trying to use it, I had to laugh. Well, at least you could find some humor. And then Lilo responds, "Thank you for your feedback, blah, 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 blah." Disappointed. I can't fit into it. So disappointed. I'm sure it's great for smaller girthed penis. Wow. Good for
See,
you, buddy.
these dudes are just girth flexing and fucking get out of here with your big dick. If you got a big girthy dick, why do you need a personal masturbator?
Please
man?
avoid this device. To use this properly, you will need to be below average size girth. Man, this thing is sounding better and better all the time for me.
Gee, this is like your ideal product, dude. You have a
Yeah,
bunch
you
of
know
guys,
what? Fuck these big dick motherfuckers. They don't get one.
My sausage is too fucking thick. It's
I'm
like,
too fucking big for it. Oh, really? It's
It's
perfect for
like-
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really? It's like the product for the small dick male.
You
Like,
still
really?
fucking? Oh, you still fucking pussies like a caveman? Loser.
quaint.
Fucking big dick. Fucking loser.
What relic you have there? Doing what? Oh, think of the risk of disease.
All right.
I have no such risk.
So I'm supposed to be looking up this PDF to see the cleaning process. 'Cause I want to know the process
That's on
of
the
like.
website. It was right there on the site you were on.
I know. I'm still at the website. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here.
You're an angry guy, TJ.
Don't
Just
freak
point
out,
point
Scotty. I'm still here. It's
because
okay.
TJ, Because TJ, well, we have to learn about this product. TJ, you're
I'm
the one that's taking
still
us down this
here,
rabbit hole.
Scotty. Don't you worry. Don't
I
you
don't know,
fret.
TJ.
It's okay, Scotty.
I
it's
am
okay.
worrying, TJ.
It's
Oh,
okay,
oh,
Scotty.
TJ,
It's okay.
TJ, thank you, thank
It's
you, TJ.
okay, Scotty.
Thank you, TJ. Thank you.
Here's the
Thank you,
warranty.
man.
Look, yeah, here
Thank
you go.
you,
It's
TJ.
okay, Scotty. Scotty, it's okay.
It's okay, TJ. TJ,
Scotty,
no,
it's okay. It's all right, Scotty. It's all right, buddy. It's okay.
It's okay for you.
It's okay.
No, it's okay.
It's
for
okay.
You.
It's okay.
No, it's all right.
It's okay.
TJ, you're fine, man. You're fine.
No,
I know you
I'm
make
not,
a lot of
Scotty.
errors on
No,
the
I'm
show.
not.
I know you make a lot of errors. It's okay though, TJ. You haven't fucked this one up yet. Don't worry about it.
The future
Not
of
gonna
sex
fuck
tech. Mm-hmm.
Go to
I want the. Where's the cleaning
Getting
guide,
to know.
TJ?
All right, I'm looking for it. All right,
Oh,
so
it-
Sensonic, cruise control, or more explanations of that shit. How to use your product without the app. How to use your product with the app. Charging it. Okay. Cleaning, storage, and safety.
There we go.
Proper care and maintaining will help extend the lifetime of your F1S V2 trainer. Trainer? What's it training you for? So like now is this thing supposed to like, oh man, your dick is getting stronger as you
the trainer.
Yeah. F1S V2 with hand creams or silicone-based lubricants may make the silicone permanently tacky. So use our proprietary blend of herbs and spices, basically. Fully waterproof, making cleaning it simple. Rinse and spray with Lilo Toy Cleaner, then rinse again and allow to dry.
What a racket, dude.
A cotton swab. So they not only do they sell you their own lube, because like regular lube might mess it up. So buy our special lube. Also, we got a special cleaning kit for it, you know? So you got to buy accessories for your accessory,
Create the
you know?
supply, create the demand, dude.
Always clean your F1S V2 thoroughly before and after each use. Well, if I clean it after the previous use, why I got to clean it again before the next use? Shouldn't it stay fucking clean? What happened to it in between?
When
Dude,
they come
this
out
is
the
bullshit.
DLC for this shit, dude, it's like, do you want the new stroke upgrade? Yes. Oh, you have to buy the next season.
You
of
can
Lilo.
wash the silicone with warm water and antibacterial soap, rinse with hot water, and pat dry with a lint-free cloth or towel. Never use cleansers containing alcohol, petrol, or
God.
acetone. Dude, who the fuck is putting alcohol in this thing?
Let me put my dick in it. What's my
Man,
dick?
I always
burn?
wanted my dick to just like burn. Avoid leaving.
Acetone?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some
fuck,
acetone
dude?
in my fucking jerk off device. That sounds
Put
like a
some
good
paint
idea.
thinner into our fucking Lilo fucking.
Avoid
jerk-off
leaving it in
machine.
direct sunlight. Yeah, I don't think the target demographic, you have to worry about them for that one. Troubleshooting. Yeah. Some problems you might run into.
Oh, how much does it weigh? Let's see. So is
Let's
this
see.
0.62 pounds, 285 grams? So it's not too
Weight,
heavy, but
yeah.
that might feel a little bit heavy on your junk, though. Don't you think?
Maybe. You never know,
Okay.
Scotty. Never do you know, right?
I don't know. A 1-year warranty. That's good.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you might need that,
Fuck
you know.
this thing for a fucking year.
Wait a minute, dude. Developed by the Swedes, but manufactured in China. What these Swedish fucks, dude? Trojan horse, man.
I guess that's why it explains it's not made for girthier dicks, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, they had to use.
Can you
local
imagine these
explain-
for the fucking gall of these big dick fuckers?
Yeah, it's like too
I
small
ordered
for
one of
me.
these. I
Too
ordered one
small.
of these. Really disappointed because as soon as I got it out of the box, I knew it wasn't going to be able to handle my wide load. It's like, fuck you. Get out of here,
Let me know when
man.
they come out with the Anaconda model for this one, because this one's just unfortunately just far too small.
Nobody wants to hear about your big dick problems, okay, boy?
Yeah, go,
Get on
like,
out
go
of here.
Play with somebody else. We don't want to hear that shit.
I'm gonna see if this
From
is
the
even
moment-
fucking true. I bet you I can go find
From
a
even
video
looking
of
at
some
the
dude with a
packaging of
huge
the
cock
box.
fucking this thing.
From even the packaging on the box, I knew this thing wasn't going to be able to handle my tremendous straining veiny girth. I was right. I couldn't even get the head in it. 0 out of 10.
It's impossible
bad
to even
Yelp review.
penetrate something this tiny, you know what I mean? What's this thing called? F1S version 2?
Guess on the second generation. of this,
F1S version 2,
of the
dude.
jerk off machine.
First time using? Okay. F1S sex toy, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna mute this page. So I'm trying to find a video to see if this is really true. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see a dude with a big dick using this thing.
I feel like some of them are lying. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. I mean, who goes onto a site like that to tell other random people, like, you know, just being me? It's like, dude, you're not, they can't meet you or know you.
That's true, dude. Dude, I could see a montage like from RoboCop of all the failed versions of this dick, dude. Fucking dude, just like, oh yeah, rips his dick off. You know? Oh shit. Version 2 just
I messed up. No.
version 2 like sucks him into it. Its suction is too high. It's like, oh god.
I just want to see one where the entire dude gets sucked in. It's like, I think we might have increased the suction power too much, sir.
Dude, come on.
Yeah, no more like come in, dude.
Come in. You know.
Come in, come on.
I pass, man. I pass.
Why? You don't want to use the Sensonic technology, bro?
Nope.
Boomer.
Boomer.
That's some boomer shit.
He's a boomer.
Yep.
Actually, this thing has pretty shitty reviews on Amazon overall, because they sell it on Amazon as well. And over there, I mean, over on their own site, they got like mostly 5 stars, but over on Amazon, their actually average rating is 2.5 stars. So
Oof.
They need a more interactive experience, man.
I wonder if it's going to be all big dick flex.
Is it all like, oh, my cock was so fat, couldn't even fit into this thing?
Let's see what the middle. I'm going to see what the middle of the road reviews are. Be sure you are average or below.
Yeah,
It's okay, much like my ex. Okay, good for you.
Whoa.
So, like, I would say like 45% of the reviews are 1 star. So they have like a few 5-star reviews. Don't waste your money. Literally, buy anything else, you win. Garbage. Charging you $200. This is offensive. Can't believe it has 2.5 stars. It was lame. Second time using it, it became very noisy. Now it doesn't vibrate at all. To be clear, when it was brand new, before it broke, it was lame. I spent $20 on it this morning, maybe on this thing. I wouldn't spend $20 on this thing. Maybe if you put some kind of warranty on it. There is, apparently.
Yeah, there's a warranty.
Too small, even for normally sized. Broke first day, small, already broken. One size does not fit all. Pass, playtime, terrible device, disappointed, waste of money. Yeah, most of them are just saying it's too small for them. So yeah, it's more just big dick flex. But I literally went on Pornhub and saw a dude jerking off with this thing that had like, it wasn't a huge dick, but it was definitely bigger than average. And he was fucking fitting his whole dick in it. So I don't know what the fuck. I guess there's like way more dudes walking around with like big fucking Amazon
Chinese competitors,
fucking
dude.
Man, yeah, just wouldn't fit my fucking cock, you know, bro. You know?
This is like their Chinese competitors are leaving them bad reviews. Come on, you know.
Oh yeah.
This is like their competition going like, this one sucks. Not, I mean, it did not
yeah,
suck.
It's supposed to.
I mean, it doesn't suck. No, it doesn't suck.
Oh, you're saying it rocks then? Cool.
No. Like, come on, man. Like most Amazon reviews are fucking fake as shit.
Most Amazon reviews are fake. Most Amazon reviews are fake.
Yeah, there's a million other people that want to make money off the same product.
Yeah. You're a fucking piece of shit, Scotty.
Oh, for telling you the truth, TJ?
Yeah.
All right, to fucking burst your little bubble.
I go by Amazon reviews. I believe in Amazon reviews.
Really? You do?
Yeah.
Some naive ass shit, dude.
Why?
Why? Okay, do you know any of those people writing the reviews? Do you know if they're actual people writing the reviews? Who's writing the review, TJ?
I know them all. I know every single one.
You know all of them?
Yeah.
What's the last thing you bought on
The
Amazon?
first time I seen this novel on the bookshelf, I knew it was gonna be for me.
Yeah.
The horror, the terror inside is manifested within.
So, TJ, you're going to eventually release a book, right?
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Okay, let's say you do.
Dude, TJ's entering his fucking credit card details right now over on the
I know. So, TJ, is that book going to be sold on like a site that allows reviews like Amazon? You'll probably sell it on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
You're right. So, I mean, do you think it's possible that someone's going to come on that site that doesn't like you? It's like, I hate TJ because I disagree with him, and write you a shit review.
I mean, if
Not
anyone
even
does
reading the
that,
book.
then I always think that person is clearly fake.
That person.
Never have I read a more
Okay.
masterful situation than this book. If I could give it 10 stars, I would. Detective Reznor is scintillating as a character situation.
I wonder where he came up with that
Where do
name.
you even
Reznor.
come up with the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know. He dug real deep for that one.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
And then
Incoherent
Detective
shit.
Reznor come out of the shadows
You know-
because he's seen.
That's one of the things none of us ever had the dedication to do. It's a piece of probably forever now missing manatee content.
Yeah.
None of us ever had the fucking gumption to read all these books and then do a detailed interview with him about every like plot point and character and all of that shit. Like make him break Detective Reznor down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, like, it could even, like, you wouldn't even have to make fun of him for it to be fun. I mean, obviously, like, it would just happen naturally and organically, just like asking him questions about the book as if you're like, so, like, what was your inspiration in the creation of Detective Reznor, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Golgothica. She seems to be mentioned quite a few times in the book. Could you tell us a little bit more about Golgothica?
Yeah, you know, what exactly was the inspiration there? Like, how did you come up with that character? I see. Wow. Yeah. And the plot, very, very intriguing. So in this part, and just point out some plot hole because you know that's full of it, probably.
Yeah.
So what was the intention there? You know. Well, I was trying to show that the situation, you know, sometimes it gets messy for individuals, and you know.
Those books were giant plot holes that made no sense. Characters transported around, events just happened seemingly out of nowhere. Like I don't know.
You know, sometimes an eternal, undying love situation.
We had all the books too at one point, man.
We had
Just no-
one at least.
Yeah, we had that one. I don't know if there's any others available. I mean, I know he doesn't sell them anymore, so I don't even know if you could even get your hands on
Aw. I mean, that's stupid because he could be selling the shit out of that just like from irony alone.
them. Yeah, seriously.
All right.
But, I mean, that dude was never good at making money, so.
In a small town called Quiet Meadows, teenagers crowded the sidewalks in front of the high school. Freshmen who were new to the school searched for others like them so they wouldn't have to stand there alone. The preps had their clique, and the burnout metalheads with their hard ways stood back against the wall, trying to act cool, but just as anxious to meet someone they could connect with as well. The pressure of high school had already begun before the first bell had even rung. A group of jocks circled like vultures around a short young man, mocking the way he talked and walked. It just made matters worse when he stuttered,
this is like,
"La,
dude.
leave me alone."
This is like the manatee's like autobiography. This is his high school experience distilled. You know what I mean?
Tim always stuttered when he was nervous. They taunted him and slapped him in the back of the head, causing him to drop his books and school supplies. A short distance away stood Tim's old friend Mike, who used to be like him, but vowed to change when the time had come for high
Dude.
school.
Somebody in the chat said he wrote a new book called Afterlife Simulation.
Ugh. What?
However,
Dude, look it
Mike
up.
was still weak, not
It's
as
gotta be
strong
out
as
there.
some others were. All right.
Afterlife Simulation.
Oh, yeah.
You found it?
Yup. By
Yeah.
Brett Kane. 3
my God.
ratings, 2.5 stars. It has 1 5-star rating and 2 1-star ratings. Let's see. Let me see them. This book is actual
he's
trash.
styling on you, TJ.
What's that?
He's styling on you.
I know. If
Your-
only
your
if only
book-
I could
your-
lower my standards at that point, I could really crank it out.
Auction,
Yep.
you can look inside the book. You can look inside.
This book is actual trash, crappy wannabe sci-fi author. It's like it's written by an immature 12-year-old. The characters are stupid. The plot is silly and dumb. Too much contradictions and inconsistencies throughout the story. Timeline is stupid and makes no sense. They talk about it being in World War II, but then it being 2020. And then the characters stay the same age from the 40s to 2020. just kind of idiotic and boring.
You can read part of it if you want to.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna read these reviews first.
Oh, you want to read the reviews first?
The book is poorly written, run on, incomplete, out of place sentences are abundant, multiple and blatantly obvious spelling and grammatical mistakes are in every paragraph. Speaking of paragraphs, there are none, just blocks of text. Yeah, that's one thing about Eternal Undying Love too. There's no paragraph. It's just an ongoing running paragraph throughout, and it's all the text is centered too, which is really fucking weird.
There's actually a quote, TJ.
It's like a book written by someone who's never opened one before.
I'm looking at it. It looks like he's got paragraphs and everything's not centered.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there are.
He's
paragraphs.
improved. There are no. Well, I can tell you, Eternal Undying Love. There's no paragraphs. There are no indentations or new line starts for quotes. And it's often hard to understand who's talking until after a quote is finished. Turn of phrases are often misplaced and or written incorrectly. Creepy descriptions / actions of young teenage girls are all over the place.
Ew.
All right, let's check this out. Oh, and here's the 5-star review. I currently own the e-copy of Afterlife Simulation. I plan on getting the paperback edition. I honestly find it a fascinating and intriguing read, you know. I like how the stories are related to the current pandemic taking place in the world today and how it affected this one family, a mother and a daughter in particular, and all the struggles they faced soon after their husband died. The vampire-like killer was also intriguing as well as the strange emotional bond he had for the daughter, you know. I find this book to be a fascinating read, and I would highly recommend it. That's how you know.
Oh my God.
Highly recommend it.
I looked up the account that wrote this review, and it has a review for soft toothbrushes.
Yeah, there you go. I like soft toothbrushes, you know, because I don't got no teeth, you know.
Dude, it literally is Brett.
It's a nice little gum brush for it, you know.
It's 100%
I mean, I knew that the second it was a 5-star review of his book, you know.
I mean, I saw soft toothbrush, so I'm like, I know who it is. I know who it is.
Dude, a manatee doesn't change its flippers, dude.
You gotta be shitting me.
All right, hold up.
Dude, that's what, dude. He's an eternal, dude. He will always be, man.
Oh, fuck.
Eternal Undying Love for real, man.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
All right.
I just like go look. I'm like, maybe it is a person. I saw soft toothbrush. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't even know why I thought otherwise.
God damn it! Where the fuck? How do I look inside? You say you saw a look inside thing. Oh, here we go. Look inside. Okay. Oh, it does have paragraphs. Wow.
Yeah.
He's evolved.
And like a heading and stuff, dude. He's stepping up.
Maybe he took that criticism to heart and like changed it up a little. You know, he's like, maybe I need to do these paragraph situations. That's probably why my books won't sell. Just gotta put some paragraphs in there.
He probably
Yeah, I got those
paid somebody on Fiverr to do a style edit on it or whatever.
I mean, hey, it's worth it.
Afterlife Simulation. The more I study science, the more I believe in God. Albert Einstein.
Yeah, I'm sure that's an
Who was an
accurate quote.
atheist, by the way, but whatever. The Death of Adam, Chapter 1. The end. This is the end, Grace whispered to herself as she sat in the front row, closest to her husband's casket with her daughter beside her. The funeral home was hard looking on the outside, but inside beautiful flowers were laid about. So what exactly do you mean by hard looking, Brett? What does that mean? It was hard
it's hard
looking,
to look
like,
at.
because every building I pretty much see looks hard looking. I don't know. There were a few small, comfortable chairs and love seats scattered throughout the building for mourners to rest on. Soft lit lamps on wooden antique-like tables were set here and there. Yeah, that's such a vivid description of their placement.
They were set here and
And I love that they're antique-like, you know? It's like, they're not antique. Just want to let you know. They're just antique-like. They're made to look antique, you know?
oh my God, read this next line, dude.
And nearly every table or desk had a box of tissues ready for the inevitable tears that would fall. It could be noted that very few relations or friends showed up. It always made sense that when the day would come, this would be the case. Grace and her deceased husband, Adam, had always been quiet to themselves people. The world was a small place to Grace. In her mind, all that was needed to get by was the warmth of her husband and the innocence of her daughter. In a little less than a week, Joy, her daughter, would turn 13 years of age. The child would have to live with the fact that her father perished shortly after going to the store to pick up a gift for her birthday. Dun, dun, dun!
Okay, so like,
Dun, dun, dun! She blames herself, you guys.
of course, there's like a father-like figure that has died, and it's like everyone was like, "Oh, we adored him. Oh, it was wonderful."
Grace began daydreaming of the day she met him, while her eyes were fixed on his silent corpse resting in the casket. She was very shy. He was confident and had charisma. He made it so easy for her to get comfortable. It wasn't long before she realized this was a man she could say anything to, and he would accept her. All her life, she felt out of place, awkward and uneasy. A truly short time passed when they were younger, and they ended up finding themselves lost in love. Adam was a simple man who was content with the simple life they had provided for each other. But now that he was dead, the other half of her soul would be buried forever. Strange, he was the one who lost his life, but it was her who would suffer in hell. What an observation, man. If it weren't for Joy, her daughter, she could find no reason to continue living. Joy was a combination of her father and mother. Witty, charismatic, yet laid back normally, speaking out when the time was right and never too soon. Joy had always been a good, decent child. When she was a baby and the two young parents struggled, the child rarely cried and did not require a great deal of attention. As far as Adam and Grace were concerned, she was a blessing from God. Joy was the miracle they needed. Grace was what some called introverted.
Right?
What's that?
I said it's an improvement of his previous work, right? But it's just like super stilted, not descriptive at all, just really boring, like total exposition, total filler.
This is
like here is their backstory of these characters.
This is very first drafty shit. Like a lot of fucking descriptions and shit are just kind of like vague shit. You know, there's not like
the antique table had lamps or something set on it.
There was like antique like lamps scattered about and so on with tissues for when people would cry.
It's like all very, very stilted shit.
It's like, what do you think a funeral home is? Like everyone's just wandering around crying. Oh, it's like, come on.
And there's nothing actually happens in the scene, you'll notice. Like they're at a funeral, but like we're not hearing about anything that's happening at the funeral for the most part. It's all just like it's just a fucking excuse to like exposit about like these characters instead of like it's basically tell don't show.
Adam was everything to us. Adam was so important.
Let's see if we can find an actual like scene of something happening.
Whatever, I don't know.
All right, so I'll read here's like a later.
We're still just getting told what the characters are. They're not. Brett, of course, is unable to demonstrate the characters' traits and qualities through what they do in the story. So you just had to be force fed.
A lot of people said my writing style is like Samuel Clemens.
Oh yeah,
all right.
I said I had a wit similar to Samuel Clemens.
Wow, that's right.
He got a fucked up name, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also known as Twark Maine, you know?
Oh, yeah. Twark Maine. I liked him on Next Generation Situation.
Yeah. That actually was pretty cool. I don't know. A lot of people said that they found that like annoying or whatever, but I always liked it. The world for Grace seemed to change overnight. Within a month of her husband's passing, the news was riddled with talk of a super virus. Many businesses began shutting down. There were political riots in the streets. The hospitals remained open, and the doctors had to take extra precautions wearing masks. Okay, if you're going to do a thing where you're going to have like this virus that's basically COVID, why not just make it COVID? Like, you don't have to be like, it's the super virus. You can just be like, then COVID happened. Because it did. You don't have to like make something up there. It actually is real. Not a day went by where you didn't see a mask and gloves in the day-to-day goings-on. Doctors and nurses were getting sick, which meant sometimes Grace would be asked to do things besides just house cleaning. More than a few times, she found herself having to clean actual patients. She would move bodies to beds. Grace even found herself delivering bodies to the hospital morgue. She was surrounded by the sick and the dying. She didn't seem to care if she got sick. She did not even care if she died. If it weren't for her daughter, Joy, she could easily imagine being wheeled away to the basement, lying dead on a cold hospital slab.
Jeez.
Oh. Yeah, it's very stilted.
It's a little moribund, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Moribund. That's a good word. Word that was, I guarantee you, probably does not appear in the book, by the way. Yeah, eternal undying death, I guess you could say. Well, that sucks.
Dude, go to moving in and moving out.
What? You
It's
go
on
ahead.
page
I already
7.
left it. I already left it behind.
Oh.
You go ahead and read it to me if you want.
Grace and Joy packed up. Joy had thrown all her dolls away, except, and of course this is spelled A-C-C-E.
Yeah, of course.
Old Ted, a simple name given to an ugly teddy bear
Uh-huh.
with one button eye missing. Oh my god, what a cliche. This was the bear her father used to tickle her with and speak through. Before she would go to bed, she would grab up Teddy, and the bear would nibble on her belly.
I thought it was called Ted.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It was called Ted a minute ago. That was the whole
Old
point.
Ted. Grab up Teddy. No. Yeah. What shouldn't you say? Grab up old Ted.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? Did she change the bear's name halfway through the paragraph?
You're my joy, joy, joy of my world, her father would sing in a gruff, funny voice. Now go to bed, little one, or we'll nibble at your toes, the bear would
Okay.
warn. Every beauty needs her sleep. When her father would slowly move towards her feet with the bear, Joy would squeal on the... No, that's it. That's how you wrote it. Joy would squeal on top of her lungs with delight and grab her feet.
Mm-mm.
Grace would sometimes be watching them from the darkness of the hallway, peering into the doorway.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Nope.
I wonder what happens
Nope.
next.
Nope.
It's like
Nope. Nope.
baby's first story shit.
Oh
dude.
God.
Baby's first story by Brett.
Yeah. It sounded a little sus there. Yeah, that's true. This is supposed to be wholesome, but it reads creepily. That's because you can just imagine the manatee hunched over his keyboard writing about it.
This is see this is what
tickled his daughter's feet while his wife watched from the darkness of the hallway. You know what I'm saying?
like this is what like someone like him thinks normal people are up to. You know what I mean?
Because
He doesn't have a
bases
reference
it on
point.
like movies and shit. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
reference point.
Shitty Lifetime movie looking type of fucking setting and framing. Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Nibbled on her belly.
I love Scotty's fucking shit, man. I just saw Scotty's fucking like, oh yeah, I was smoking some weed and fucking lost track of time, and yeah, I'm coming up now, bro. At least it's an honest excuse, though. You know,
True.
it's just like
I mean,
I was getting high, fucking lost track of time.
That's pretty much that's pretty much what I was doing. I mean, like
I
that's
was
what we
gonna
did
do the show, but then I got high.
and then I was like, Taylor's like, shouldn't you be upstairs? And I'm like, no, I got like 20 minutes. She's like, no, you don't. I'm like, oh, shit.
What?
It happens to me all the fucking time, dude.
Whoa.
It happens to me all
Whoa.
the time. And it's more with just doing.
You don't
shit.
say. What?
Oh, like, dude, if we go to
What?
a movie.
No.
What?
No. If me and Taylor go to a movie, I make her buy the tickets, dude, because I've never, ever, I cannot get a movie time right to save my life. I don't know what the fuck it is about me. I'm like, someone else better do this.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. I've heard all your bullshit, Scotty. You fucking loser, Scotty.
You haven't heard it all. You've heard some of it. You
I've
haven't
heard
it all.
72.1% of your shit, Scotty.
Still there's a lot of shit you haven't heard.
A lot of shit, Scotty. You got a lot of shit
shit.
going on, you
That's how I describe you,
motherfucker.
TJ. A lot of shit.
How do we smoothly transition from sex toys to Brett? I don't know. That's what the grease trap's all about, right? We go from topic to topic.
Moving from topic to topic.
So
Quite
hypnotic. Or is
Oh,
it quite
so
hypnotic?
That was quite.
It's quite hypnotic. I think you're right.
I remember you showed me. That's like the first like one of those kind of like things I've ever seen like that. I'm like, YouTube is going to be a great website with people with videos.
Video website. Look,
And it became the
someone
site
make
where it's
funny remix of things Picard say. Ha 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 ha.
And it became like, look at this big head. This head is
Very
so big.
funny.
Click on big head to find out what video about. Oh,
Lol, 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 lol.
look, there's a
lol,
border
lol.
around the big head. Do you want to click on the big head and find out what big head did? It's something crazy because look at the expression on big head's face.
Dude, I guess like fucking comments crashed on YouTube or whatever today.
No.
What?
Yeah, and then now I guess they're back up now, which kind of sucks. But I was like, just like kind of like fantasizing about.
You're just like, oh, maybe it's a new feature. No
yeah, I'm like,
comments.
they're turning them off finally, dude. They're finally getting rid of that fucking cesspool.
No more.
Yeah, then you don't have to take any
comments.
heat for them. It's like, look, YouTube did away with it. Blame them, not me.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude. Rest in
Oh,
peace. Chat section.
Mm-hmm.
I just,
You know,
Why do you hate the people so much, Paul?
I don't hate the people.
You hate the people.
I hate the like 1% of people who are gremlins and engage me online. You know what I mean?
You know who's really good at it is fucking vegans, man. I fucking had someone ask me about some vegan shit on a stream, like, I don't know, a fucking couple weeks ago, and I just like happened to fucking say some shit like, oh yeah, actually, like, you know, there's like a lot of like amino acids in beef and stuff, so you know, it's like some health benefits to doing that. You know, I'm not
Dude, it's
saying
a
I'm not
trap.
saying
I
you
don't
can't.
even-
I'm not saying you can't get your protein and stuff without it, but you know, there's definitely health nutritional values to it.
No benefit.
And they were like,
dare you?
and then they just fucking came out of the fucking woodwork like crazy because that's all they have to do with their time, right? They never make any videos actually advocating for veganism. It's always just like finding people who have said things positive about meat and like going to feel superior to them or whatever. And so now I gotta fucking debate some vegan. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm just gonna do it.
Ugh.
So I've got some guy perspective philosophy that I'm supposed to be debating. I was supposed to debate him this weekend. My fucking stupid. You guys know I had that weird issue with my soundboard. Which, by the way, so the issue with my soundboard was basically I was like scrolling through trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with it. Like going through like internet forums and shit, looking at like, okay, what's the issues with these soundboards? And so I found out that a lot of people had this issue with it, but no one had any explanation. And then finally, like way buried down, I found this dude from like Kenya or something that had the fucking soundboard that said like, yeah, I opened it up and the fucking power thing, the little wire that connects to the power, the power outlet on the fucking board or whatever, was just fucking hanging loose in the frame. I'm like, well, I guess I better open this fucking thing up and see if that's going on here. I was like, it's probably not what it is, but I need to at least check if that's happened to someone.
Right.
And of course I go up and I get in there and that's exactly what the fuck it is. That shit's just hanging there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So, yeah, I mean, don't fucking ever unscrew your goddamn power fucking cord out of this thing because, apparently that thing will fucking come right fucking loose. So fuck that. That took forever to fucking... I mean, it took forever to take the fucking cover off. It took forever to fucking get the thing to stick in position well enough to fucking do it. It's still not actually attached to the board. It's just like I just fucking plugged it in. You know, I just screwed it in through there. So I mean, I don't know. I could fucking probably come loose again at some point. But
At
least I know
will.
at least I know how to fix it now. But it's not a quick fix. It takes like fucking, I don't know, probably like 10 minutes to do at least. So that fucking sucks. Hopefully, I'm just trying to not jostle that fucking cord, you know?
Well, Rode makes the best self-contained, interface, digital audio interface, really.
So I hate that
Because
fucking shit.
Because we've tried other ones where it was like just such a pain in the.
Oh, I mean, the board is like very like user friendly, but man, that's a fucking. I just can't believe that they fucking didn't attach that part better. Because like, if you see how it's attached in there, it's like, it's pathetic. You know, it could very easily fucking come out.
Well, the new one they've come out with did away with that power sort of scheme, anyways.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to be using that anymore.
I gotcha.
Probably for the reason you had, like, because they probably internally realized that wasn't going to work. But
I did hear a lot of people saying their shit was bricked and they just sent it in and they got sent new ones. But I'm like, if it's that easy of a fucking thing to fix, why did they even? I don't know why they just didn't fix it. But like, apparently, a lot of people just got sent like totally new units when they sent theirs in. It's
probably
like,
just, you know, they probably just want to keep their customers happy.
Paul hates
ultimately-
Gizmo confirmed.
What?
Why do you want to murder chickens, TJ? Are you okay with animal concentration camps? It is shit like that. And you know, like, I know they're fucking like 4% of the population, but if you say anything about them, they fucking make themselves feel like they're like at least half of everybody. You know, they just fucking like they come in like such crazy force. It's like, oh my god.
TJ, you're fat though. If your diet was the successful diet, the correct diet, why are you fat?
See, this is one thing I don't get, and I see Carnist do this too, because I actually follow some Carnist accounts too, and I see them do this shit where they're like,
Carnists?
yeah, that's like the people who
Fuck
are
this world.
it's like the
Fuck
people who
this
only eat
world.
meat, basically,
Oh
Yeah.
my god, man.
or
That's
like
just what we need.
only eat
this
meat
is what
and
we
animal
need.
products. So,
This is fucking ridiculous. This world is ridiculous.
dude, honestly, the Carnist account is way more. Hold on, there's a fucking account that I follow that is fucking batshit insane. You just reminded me of it with your reaction. I gotta show you this fucking guy. This guy's fucking shit is just wackadoodle. I have to fucking find it. It's like he's like Carnist Aurelius or something.
Does he eat the meat raw, or does he at least cook his meat?
No, he's
there?
not. Okay, Carnivore Aurelius. Dude, I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck this guy's kick is, but like everything, like half of what he posts is just like fucking batshit insane.
Carnists?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like they eat. They're just like they eat meat. They just eat meat for the most part. Ancients, suffering is the fuel to realize your highest self. Moderns, let's mute all suffering with pleasure and pills. Yep. The sun is underrated for health. It sets your circadian rhythms and structures the water inside your cells and improves hormone production, immune systems, blah, blah, blah. There's way crazier shit than this. Oh, here we go. This is probably going to be shitty. I just had a vegan tuna for lunch. It's actually watermelon, but it's just like tuna. It's cool that you're so open about your mental illness. A wife who helps raise children is a loving companion and can help clean without using toxic endocrine disruptors is worth literally infinite money. The most valuable job in the world. Wait, you still
Jesus.
use alarm to wake up? You know you can just tell your body when you want to wake up before falling asleep, right? This is why every time you set an alarm, you'll wake up 2 minutes before it.
That's not true for everyone.
All girls are trad. You just have to figure out whether it's tradition or trading their soul to become softcore porn content creator. All these bitches tell me it's selfish not to rescue a dog, but I don't see you adopting children instead of having your own. Sorry, not sorry. I want a beautiful, bougie puppy. Imagine a drug that could help increase testosterone, improve fertility, lower estrogen, reduce oxidative stress, increase credit score 100 points, destroy acne and reduce wrinkles, increase energy levels. It would be the best-selling drug of all time, and it already exists. It's meat. I don't know how it fucking improves your credit score, but apparently it fucking do. It looks like it's organ meat, too. When vegetarians supplement creatine, their cognitive performance and memory goes up. Creatine is very high in red meat. Your brain needs red meat. Explains a lot.
Yeah, where's the study that shows that?
I don't know. Peak American stupidity was being convinced that this chemical cake was a healthy breakfast. No one believed that. No one ever who the fuck ever said Pop-Tarts are healthy,
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
motherfucker?
This is my breakfast almost every day in high school. I guess it explains a lot about your Twitter presence now, right?
Can everyone please wake the fuck up already? Am I in love with the dress, or does she just shoot guns, and wear sundresses? What are you as a single adult with no real responsibilities, not quitting your soul-sucking job you hate, leaving your toxic city and traveling? You know you can just backpack around for cheap and live by the beach. You'll end up making more money when you're happier and healthier. Why don't you get the fuck off of Twitter and go do that then, motherfucker?
Yeah, seriously.
Go wander the world as it is.
Born too late to hunt for food, too early to buy cheap land after everything collapses, and just in time to pay $58 for dinner. That's full of seed oils and microplastics. Beef liver is the antidote to modernity. Sign up for weekly content.
Wait though. What does it mean? Born too late to hunt? There's plenty of people that hunt right now.
Nope. Can't do it no more. Happiness 101. Quit your job, sun your genitals. Start eating real food. Read ancient books and live like the greats. Give no more fucks. Change your name and move to a remote village by the sea. Fall in love. Have lots of babies. Find God.
Find God?
I don't know. Leisure culture, better than hustle culture. We've lost the art of doing nothing. When I see someone drinking tap water. Spending time alone is the best way to grow. If you're alone, don't spend all your time wishing it were different or escaping it with porn, video games, and drinking. Go all in on it. Read, learn, sit in silence, see all your thought patterns, and learn to completely love yourself. Yeah.
Dude, it's just like it's a modern day. I get it. He's a modern day.
He's a philosopher, dude.
Well, yeah,
Marcus
I mean,
Aurelius, dude. I get it. I get it now. TJ, it all makes sense. Just eat meat.
You could
He-
tell
he-
because his profile pic is one of them there Greek statues, you know. That's what makes you some fucking guru that everybody should have to listen to.
Listen to this.
Shut
What's
up.
wrong?
Ugly, seed oils, tap water, sunscreen,
alkaline
fake
water.
meat, the news, hot and healthy, butter, steak, raw milk, coconut water, spring water, genital sunning, living on a farm. This dude likes to sun his genitals, apparently. That's a big thing for him. I guess that is kind of a thing. That's kind of a thing going on right now. People fucking getting sun on their dick or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, sun your genitals.
Pretty safe assumption today that if you're healthy, you're also based, because it's impossible to be healthy living a life like the mainstream. Kudos to you all. Okay. Oh, here you go. Here's a meme. Ancient spirituality. Life is suffering. Without nirvana, God, realization, etc., you will never overcome it. You've fallen into separation, but if you completely reorient your life, you can find eternal bliss. It's okay that you're suffering. In fact, it's good because it's the fuel to realize your true nature. That's ancient spirituality. But modern psychiatry is like, oh, you're nervous in public and get sad at night. Don't change your lifestyle. Here's a med that makes you lose all sex drive and forget you're alive. Oh, and also, here's a second med to help with the first suicidal urges the first creates. Okay.
Yeah, so I've summed up modern psychiatry into like, okay, a pill, you're good.
Here's another one of these fucking terrible propaganda. Eat real food, sun your genitals, of course, walk barefoot, skinny dip, stop having sex with losers who don't deserve you, throw away your underwear, own your weirdness, fall in love, buy a farm, make lots of babies. All right, buddy.
Man, it's so deep.
I know, right? If cows didn't want to be eaten, why would they be made of steak? I need to just fucking, you know what I need to do? I need to redirect the hatred all these vegans have for me towards this guy. It's like, you know, you can sit here bitching at me. Meanwhile, this fucker exists. So, like, come on, you know? give him, like, quit fucking hating on my ass because, like, I want to fucking eat a steak every now and then, and start fucking going after the guy that literally thinks that, like, steak is medicine, okay? And that you should, like, sit around fucking sunning your dick all day, and that's, like, the main thing. Our ancestors were vegan for 20 million years. Those ancestors are still in trees throwing poop at each other. Meat and fat is the reason you're reading this post today. Well, that doesn't speak too well of meat and fat then.
Yeah. Because we live in a hellscape, bro.
Hellscape.
We really do, man. It's either like I alternate between really mad about the fact and like, whatever.
Well, you know, we're living in hell. You know what you're going to do. You know what I mean? You can die tomorrow from a freak accident, but you're not eating steak and eggs for breakfast because some obese clown doctor said something ridiculous about cholesterol. Live your life.
I mean,
Live your fucking life, bro.
Ultimately, this is just like this is like the opposite of like doomerism. This is like the person that's like, you know what? If we just eat more meat, if we just bigger trucks. It's all gonna be fine. These players, these people are gonna be a problem. There ain't no problem.
Ain't no problems. Ain't
You
no
know, like-
problems at all.
Something you're gonna go through, but you know what? Ultimately, surrendering your place in the universe and saying, I can just do whatever the fuck I want because I'm a selfish fuck. It's ultimately the way to go. And TJ, how about this argument? I have an argument for climate change, you might have heard. If we eat more meat, TJ, you following me? Eat more meat. You know, people are all telling you don't eat less meat. Go vegan, go vegetarian. Wrong. If we eat more meat and as many cows as we possibly can, eventually there'll be no cows left. And therefore, in the end, we will reduce the amount of methane and other gases they're producing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think we should turn into the Langoliers and just start consuming reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember those little fuckers?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they're
I saw
beautiful.
that
The
movie.
Langoliers, man. Yeah. They were like little Pac-Men that came along and they were just like, nope, your reality's done. We're here to clean it up. Nom, 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 nom. It's actually a cool concept for a story.
Oh yeah.
Like it proves the multiverse or whatever as part of the story. And then they're like, yeah, when there's some reality that's just a dead end that's not needed, the Langoliers come and eat it.
Yeah, it's like they eat the past. They're like right behind us eating the past all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if there's if anything that like shifts out of the timeline and it comes, you have to watch them eat the past. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
So what happens is like there's people on a plane and they cross through the barrier or whatever to the past because they see like a sky pussy. They fly through it for some goddamn reason, and they end up in the past. And they're like, "Oh my god, we're in the past," and they use like their Stephen King reasoning to figure it out.
Right.
You know, it makes no goddamn sense, but you know they still figure it out. And then the Langoliers come and you know eat everything. And they have to fly away. And the Langoliers, at least in the movie version, look like big old fucking floating testicles with teeth that just consume all of everything.
They're Pac-Men, dude.
Yeah, there's little Pac-Mans. Why would you not fly into the sky, pussy? Well, because it makes you disappear unless you're asleep for some reason. For some reason, the act of being asleep makes your body not totally disintegrate in it.
One
It
of
is
us would
actually
have
kind of
to
one of
stay
Stephen
awake.
King's dumber concepts on a like science level, but on a fucking storytelling level, not too bad. Needed
you
some,
guys-
I
needed
think the
some
story
reason.
is fun.
Needed some reason to fucking spare the people or whatever. So
I mean, is it that bad to be consumed by the Langoliers? We don't know. Doesn't seem bad.
yeah, I mean, they never explicitly says it's awful. You know, it might be fucking pretty nice. Who knows? Maybe it's like, oh man, I'm sure glad those Langoliers ate me because now I'm somewhere better. I'm in Langolier
never
land.
know.
You know?
Might be fun.
Yeah.
Might be nothing, but if it's nothing, you won't know it anyways. You'll just be dead.
Yeah, you just be dead. Then you don't have to worry.
I mean, because they're consuming like all matter and all reality and shit, right? So it's like it's not like there's gonna be anything left behind.
Yeah. You don't fuck with time. Yeah, those things were based on the Langoliers. That's true. But those had bodies though, so that's different. But yeah, basically they were giant. They were time-consuming testicles. Anyway, I guess that's probably a grease trap, right?
Is it?
I don't
I
know.
imagine.
It says if you want to be. I mean, we can go longer sometimes, but I'm out of topics. I don't know if you guys are.
I mean, the only other thing I'm thinking about is this January 6th shit, and I know we're about to discuss the fuck out of that tomorrow.
I have not really been keeping up with that, so I'm gonna have to kind of like, I don't know, figure out what's going on before tomorrow, I guess.
You really don't need to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Tell me this, CJ. What's your hot take on it?
What's my hot take? I don't even have one because I don't know what's going on.
Oh, come on. You
Okay,
don't got
my
a
hot-
feeling on what might be going on.
I mean, my hot take is the same, my same hot take that I've always had, which is, we should. Can I say that? I don't know. I don't think I could say my hot take actually.
Whoa. Well, I shouldn't say it then, TJ.
Let me see. Is there a word that rhymes? Hold on. I need to.
Words that rhyme with murder.
No, not murder. Okay, it's not murder. Let's see. Bump, bump, bump. So we need 3 syllables. Yeah, we should We should let's see. Follow suit. Destitute. Disrepute. Dissolute. Undershoot. Resolute.
What word?
Restitute. And then, crump, strump, dump, pump, flump. I don't know. Like those something along those lines. And like maybe like, I don't know, like we got ropes, right? We got people know how to tie certain kinds of knots with those ropes.
Well,
People are able to build certain kind of like stages and stuff. We have cameras that we can broadcast live across the nation with. So I don't know.
We get the Langoliers to devour.
Seems like there's like some solutions that you could try. I don't know. Just maybe like.
TJ, it sounds like you're advocating for.
And last
we
I
should fly Trump through the sky, pussy, and keep him awake so the Langoliers eat him.
A little bit of Langolier action might not be a bad idea. I mean, like I don't know. I figure like that's like the penalty for treason is still death, right? Is that not the case anymore?
We should have people
never
dance
has
on a
been.
stage.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
you dance on a stage, right? That's what you're saying. People get up on a stage,
Yeah, and do a little dance.
scaffolding, and they go. Doo, 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 doo.
Dude, Nixon,
kind of dance.
you remember Nixon committed literal fucking treason against the United States by back dealing in Vietnam.
He killed millions of people.
Yep.
Right.
And
Americans and
he died
Vietnamese.
in a fucking big ass fucking fancy house on a golf course somewhere, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens to traitors. That's what a traitor is.
I mean, is he a traitor though? Because I mean, look, he was pardoned, guys. I mean, so that's it. I mean, that's the end of the whole thing, right? You get pardoned. I mean, I guess you might have done, some genocide or whatever, but I mean,
who doesn't? Who doesn't do a little genocide?
Reagan,
you guys were in power, you would have done it
treason
too.
as well. Yeah, Iran-Contra. He ran guns to both sides of a conflict and
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I heard about that. Paul, I think that's greatly been exaggerated. I think Nixon knew very little. CIA, man. It was the CIA.
George W. Bush, when he lied
Okay.
and kept his coterie of liars close to sell people into fucking the forever war in the Middle East.
Yeah, all I'm being convinced of is that we need more resolutions.
Yeah, I think
We just need stronger fucking enforcement of the
attributions.
anti-treason, act and shit. If you like, what kind of treason matters beyond that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the leader of a country selling the fucking rest of us out.
Yeah, we're just very accepting of like corruption in this country, I guess.
because you know why? Because you have to think, if you were on top, TJ, would you have sold the country out? I mean, look at you, TJ.
I mean, fucking in this context, I think most people would at some point because it's like you just get away with it. It's like, oh yeah, that's just how it's done. That's just how presidents are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's just like Nixon, unfortunately, was just a little maybe too brazen. I mean, like he's
still Nixon. Nixon's still beloved president in some circles. Like a lot of people say, oh well, Nixon got fucked by the system.
Of course. Having his slush funds and doing all the illegal shit.
I mean, most people when they think about Nixon, all they know is Watergate, and they don't even really know what happened in Watergate because it's so old to them. They don't even know about the shit with Vietnam for the most part. Like I didn't even know about that until Paul's episode.
Basically a political slush fund. That's basically what it was.
Right. And but I didn't know about the fact that he fucking kept the war going to win an election. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, Nixon.
He didn't care what he did.
Nixon was a hardcore motherfucker, dude. And of course, like,
but it's strangely enough, in some ways, better than the fucking Republicans we have today. Better than some of the Democrats we have today because he did some shit.
Better than actually, like, instated the free school lunch.
Yeah, there's more. You could point to more progressive legislation and shit passed under Nixon and with his support than you can for Joe Biden. So there you go. That's how far it's come or fallen or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, when it's like you're looking back Nixon, you're like, Nixon is probably a better president than what we have now. Yeah,
like if you could choose between Nixon and Biden, you'd be better served electing
the people
Nixon.
That became president were like hard-nosed, like sociopaths, which I mean, like that's just a leadership thing, and so you're just gonna have to get over that. If you're like, no, it should be empathetic, it's like that's probably not gonna happen.
Well, that's why the lesser of two evils shit always gets to me, because it's just like, yeah, it's the same thing as like.
Well, but here's the thing: is like I would say Nixon is the lesser fucking evil in that case.
Right? Yeah. No.
I mean, yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so fucking laughable to me when people use it as a fucking, like vote for your own reasons, but don't try and pretend you're
on the lesser evil side. You're just on the side of evil.
Yeah, as I'm saying, like, yeah, you're evil. That's basically what you're saying. You're like, I'm voting for the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Like, you're just choosing evil,
I'm
and like,
participating in the evil of electing
you're
a
moving
fucking
further-
despot.
and you're moving further to the evil spectrum because you're always compromising. So it's like,
Yeah, because
Right.
they keep presenting us with worse and worse evils. So I mean, it's gotten to the point now where like
before you
Joe
know it,
Biden
they
is
start
is less evil. I mean, Joe Biden is more evil than Nixon. So
before you know it, they start coming to you with fairy tales about how they care about some other population in order to dump guns on it, and people that used to be on the left are like they're with them, like, yeah, go dump more guns on that fucking grease fire over there. That'll help. I remember, dude, there were like a couple of months ago on this Ukraine shit too, where I was getting
like
a bunch
flags
of shit.
have vanished. It's really weird to me.
Well, dude, I was getting a bunch of shit because they were like, they would post these news stories at me like, look who's winning though, mad. You know what I mean? Because at that point, like the narrative was Ukraine be fighting back.
I mean,
And,
Ukraine
like, for
did better than a lot of people thought they would, but they're not gonna.
For weeks,
They're not gonna
for
win.
weeks, the narrative has been the opposite, that fucking Ukraine just keeps getting pushed out of these fucking regions. And there's just crickets from all these fucking rah-rah cheerleaders showing that they never cared in the fucking first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any Ukraine flags being flown anymore. So,
Like when they were, dude, they love you when you're on all the covers, and when you're not, they love another, man.
yeah, because I mean, I used to my Twitter.
Unfortunately,
I would
so.
say about half the people I was following were flying Ukraine flags for a minute, and now I'm scrolling through my Twitter right now. I don't see any, and it's like, did it end? Is the war over? Did I miss
No,
it?
it's intensifying. It's getting worse.
It's sad when you're in a conflict zone because you just become a complete fucking pawn. I mean, that's really what it is. You've seen it all over the world. It's like these conflict zones, like, you know, or Israel, Palestine. It's like you have a bunch of people that don't give a fuck about the Palestinians, but then they saddle up to them, and a bunch of people that don't give a fuck about the Israelis that saddle up to them. And it's like anywhere there's like this conflict in the world, you just have people cheerleading on both sides when they're not the ones dying. You know, they're not the ones fucking paying the price for decisions we're making, or, you know, rather the foreign policy of these countries.
I just don't see any fucking evidence that sending guns places ends in a win for me
Right.
as an American citizen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see any examples.
I
of
don't
that.
think having guns here seems to be doing all that great of a job.
Right, but
personally.
like
People argue
dumping a bunch of military hardware on another country has led to a positive outcome for an American citizen. How many times?
Yeah, when.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to actually do an in-depth like historical analysis and see if it ever actually has worked out in our favor.
We
but-
fund the military more and more. We have all these bases. We're involved in all these conflicts. And is the world a safer place? That's just what you have to ask yourself. If
Well,
you
the world.
answer
I mean,
yes-
the world is clearly not a safer place. I mean, the more
really?
weapons are in the world.
Well, what about all the
less
money we
safe
spend
the
on
world is.
security, though? What about all the drones and tanks and jets and all that shit?
See, like,
Maybe-
I used to
maybe
think,
that's
like,
the
man,
problem.
the U.S. is like pretty. We're in a pretty good place militarily because we spend so much on the military. But then I realized like so much of that is just like boondoggle money that's just going to enrich fucking defense contractors for basically useless products. So,
Dude, the only country that I would consider to be a credible threat to American empire hegemony is China, and they're not playing that same game. They're slowly but surely bringing themselves up to speed, but they're doing like economic and cultural expansion. Look at how much fucking influence China has had over one of the major cultural outputs, just American cinema.
yep.
Look how many tentative, changed, outright, utterly fucking swapped films capitulating to Chinese interest have we gotten. And it's all gone down fucking hill because we have different cultures. So it's like a movie's being made for a different cultural audience. And for us, we're sucking hind tit. That's how China wins this.
Well, not only that,
That's
but like
China-
there's so
that's
much
been
money
China's
in China
game.
that everybody, you know, all these business. I mean, like this is just another example of American capitalism fucking eating itself because China's got this like big growing economy. There's all this economic expansion going on there, and all these companies here in this like very stagnant fucking economy are like, ooh,
Ooh, we can make our products so cheap there.
wow, look at all this money that can be made in China. We better capitulate to China.
Well, not to mention, people blame China itself. Like, oh, it's China. It's like, no, that's capitalism exploiting the inequalities of what wages people can earn relative to their country. So they saw China, especially when Nixon went there in the 70s, like, wait a minute, it's a bunch of untapped cheap labor.
I just remember
That's what
everyone
China
hating
was.
me a minute. I mean, like everyone fucking being so against me because this fucking, because I said fuck Russia and fuck Ukraine and fuck countries and fuck the concept of fighting and killing for a fucking country. And everyone's like, now's not the time for that take. And I was like, well, I don't see that flag in your bio anymore.
Well, when is the time for that?
I mean, it seems
know,
like, to me, that seems
there's
like
always
the
gonna- there's always gonna be
exactly
a
appropriate
conflict.
time for that take, but whatever.
There's always going to be a conflict in the world, like, and there's different ways we can resolve it. And if the only way we can figure out is a bunch of dumb shaved apes resolve it is by killing a bunch of the other side, then we still have failed to learn that lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does. I mean, where's the positive outcome?
Oh, Tim Allen is trending. I wonder why that is.
Oh, Tim Allen.
Two people are
What did
talking
he
about
do?
Tim Allen. One of them is Classy. The other is Tim Allen. Let's see. Chris Evans talks about stepping into the role of Buzz for Lightyear. The first time you do it, that iconic line to Infinity Beyond, you kind of just do a shameless Tim Allen impression. It's intimidating. So then Tim Allen says, took some kids to Disneyland and overheard a 13-year-old boy wondering if he may be pansexual since he loves skillets. Okay.
But
Pansexual. That's a joke. Okay. I don't know. What are we doing? Why is this a thing? Why do I care that Tim Allen said this?
Because he insulted pansexuals.
But he was just joking about because pan, it's skillet. Okay, whatever. I guess is this the pun just not translating here? or-
My identity is not a joke.
Okay.
TJ.
Yeah, I mean, like he's not. I mean, maybe I know he's conservative and shit, and he probably does have those views, but that's not what this fucking thing is doing. It's just making
probably
fun of
voted
the
for Trump.
pan. He did probably, yeah. I mean, he's the Republican, so
So did you. So you're here defending him.
yeah. I'm a Trump
Trump.
supporter. I love Trump.
That flag
Trump.
I
behind
mean, I
you.
literally was like saying that we should, I don't know. What do I say there? Man, they need we need some free speech in this goddamn country, all right? God damn it.
you don't need no free speech, TJ.
I'm just
You
saying
don't
what we need to do is we need to give Trump some flowers, We need to put
Flowers?
them we need to
I
put
like
them we need to put them on the ground above him. You know what I mean? We need to do that. Can
That's
we do that?
real nice. So he'll be looking up, looking at his flowers.
Yeah, he'll be
the
able to look
ground.
up from the ground, from in the ground, where he'll be
Right.
living, or
Right.
whatever the opposite of living
He'll be
might be.
he'll be staying there.
Yeah, say it in Igpay Atenley, EJ.
Oh yeah, execute a ump tray. Eng hey im hey I hey, Ivlay, evite.
What the hell, TJ? I don't even know what that means.
What?
I'm offended.
Yeah, you
man.
can't.
I'm
No one
offended.
knows because I said it in Pig Latin. It's
Yeah, Pig
impossible
Latin,
to
I don't-
decipher.
Look, I don't speak Pig Latin, so I'm not sure what you just said. It sounds vaguely threatening.
I mean,
but
he's
can't
the.
be for sure.
I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm saying that, legally, due course of law, all right? I'm saying that should be the legal result of.
Oh, the legal process. Yeah,
yeah.
like
I'm not
person-
advocating some extra legal activities happen. What I'm saying
yeah,
is,
you're
like,
saying that
within.
you hold the trial.
Right, within the system.
There won't
you
be
know,
one.
There should be
There
a
won't be a
fair
trial.
trial wherein, penalties are, determined, and I'm rooting for that particular outcome. Now, I know Paul's right. That's not going to happen.
Of
you know,
course,
but hey, it is what it is, right?
one can wish. One can.
I think that Donald Trump should get to retire in Florida in the kind of gilded faux opulence that he loves on his golf course,
That'd be
that
nice.
sounds wonderful.
holding court at the clubhouse while he fucking eats another ham sandwich and just slowly but surely going into his twilight years until he fades away gently in his sleep.
Yeah, I love
That
sandwiches.
sounds nice. I mean, hopefully back for part 2 as president. Look, Biden, terrible job. I must admit it. Look at the gas prices, TJ.
He's out polling Biden now, like in terms.
Why
of,
wouldn't
like,
he be like? Who the fuck wants? I mean, like, has Biden done anything for anybody? Like, why would
No.
anyone want Biden?
Biden has told me he's going to fight for the soul of this nation, TJ. He's told me that. What have you done for this nation, TJ? And
Not
Biden
shit.
has said he might, maybe, could potentially. He's thought about it. He's in deep thought. Might get rid of $10,000 of student debt. Maybe.
Wow, It's contemplating it, huh?
Yeah. As far as like
Giving it a real
Weed.
good hard think.
something else you could do, like with like weed stuff and rescheduling drug policy, like, I think he says he's open to decriminalizing weed.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow. That's amazing.
He's heard about it. It's been talked about. It could happen. Besides that, let's see. I guess he passed that infrastructure thing, though, some bipartisan stuff. Oh, they're gonna build more EV chargers across the country.
Wow.
They got some money for that.
For those cars that no one can afford. Very cool.
Yeah. So for those cars, well, you're gonna be able to afford it real soon, TJ. Whenever the
Oh,
shortages
yeah.
are over, the shortage
Cool.
of stuff.
Oh, right. Very, very cool. Very soon.
I mean, it's gonna happen real soon because, like, there's less and less people every day on the. Well, there's more and more people, but we can we can't exploit that. We exploited pretty much everything already. But somehow
Listen,
it's all gonna
Scotty,
work out.
Because
Listen.
because she doesn't want to touch
It's somehow-
poison. That's why.
It's somehow all gonna work out.
It was Biden's socialist leadership that led us to this.
Yeah. Socialist.
Inflate. What have we been telling people forever? If you vote for the socialist,
Inflation.
inflation. You're gonna be paying $8 for a jar of mayonnaise, $10 for a jug of milk.
I do, man. I'm paying right now.
It's ridiculous. And look at who did this: Joe Biden.
Socialist Joe Biden.
What's crazy too about Joe Biden is he rigged it all across the world to do that too.
I know.
Not just in our
Crazy
country.
Bernie had too much of an influence on Joe Biden.
Mhm.
You listen too much to Crazy Bernie. And here we are, folks. Here we are. Yet again, I'm ready to step into the role. I'm ready to do it. Ready to make America great again.
Let me tell you
again.
something. Inflation gone. Day one. Day one gone.
Day one, let me tell you one thing. On day one, the wall will resume building. Okay? The wall will resume building. Have you seen these? Caravan, these huge, oh my God, you wouldn't believe how many people coming over. Joe Biden's standing there just saying, come on in, folks. Come on in, take their jobs. Some of them are good people. Look,
Most
come
of
on
them
in,
terrible
but a lot of them are
right?
rapists. A lot of them are rapists.
Killers.
Come in, killers.
Cartels,
Gangsters.
terrible cartels.
Terrible drug lords. Come on in. The first thing that we will do is the wall will resume building on day one.
I want, Mr. President, I would like machine gun turrets added to the wall for extra security.
Oh, they'll be better than machine gun
Oh,
turrets.
thank you.
I wish I could tell you what we got. I wish I could tell you the latest briefing that I get, by the way, as former president. I get a security briefing. So there are still people telling Trump things. You guys realize, I just wanted everybody to realize that even though Trump is not president anymore, he's given briefings. He's getting security briefings. He knows secrets.
That's if he wants them, though, which I don't know.
He wants them.
He might be a little too
'cause he wants to
impatient for
lord
that.
them over.
Because they
he
said
wants-
most presidents actually do not do that. They have the right.
Trump did. Oh, if I told you what we had. Oh, if I told you what was going on. Yeah, I've never actually heard if Trump exercises that privilege or not.
I don't know.
It's not usually public knowledge.
The only president I know that I know that Bush Senior, still got briefings. I don't know about
I
Clinton.
mean, he
don't
was
know about
involved in
anyone
the
else.
CIA. Bush Senior was also involved in the CIA.
Right.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
so-
he ran the CIA.
Yeah, that's what I'm
before being
saying,
president.
yeah.
I imagine that most presidents. I imagine that any president will probably occasionally check in. Probably doesn't do the regular briefing thing, but they said
Dude,
Trump was
isn't
always
it-
Trump always hated those briefings and shit. They always said he was just like so impatient and fidgety and just like fucking
Yeah,
whatever.
give me the big picture.
Isn't it scary though that at any moment Trump could just request one of those and be like, "I want to be brought up to date on everything that's going on.
Yeah, tell me what's happening. Tell me what's happening in the world. Interesting.
Tell me
interesting.
all our secrets."
a lot of big pictures, few words. Just make it. Give me the brief overview. Oh, I see.
Next thing I'm gonna do is tackle inflation. We're gonna bring back jobs. We're gonna slash taxes, which is what's causing all the inflation. I mean, I know that Joe Biden won't say that. More tax, more tax. You hear of this guy, more taxes. He's always talking about, I want to put a tax on this. I'm gonna put a tax on that. Listen, we're gonna cut taxes. We're gonna free up the businesses from the taxes. We're gonna bring the economy back.
Dude, I love when they talk about the money they gave people. Like, oh look, they have these stimulus checks. Like they gave businesses like $800 billion. And then a lot of those we found out those people were using were just fraudulent.
Remember
The
who gave you the
PPP
$2,000 check? I promised a $2,000 check, and you were given a $2,000 check, weren't you?
Yeah.
And you know
Signed
what?
by me.
Remember Biden tried to actually roll that back.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute, maybe not. Then it's like, oh, we actually campaigned on that. All right, you get your little check.
Here's your check.
Here's your little
bitch.
check.
Trump criminal referral still on table. No.
Let me
No,
ask you
it's not.
this:
No, it's
would you
not.
take $2,000 right now, Scotty, or $600?
Mr. President, 2000.
That's what I'm saying. That's all you have to think about when you go into the next election. Listen, when you look at Trump, when you see my name, $2,000. When you see
Shit, that sounds
Biden's
good.
name, $600.
No, that doesn't sound as good. Yeah, people talking about criminal charges for Trump. It's a joke, dude. He has a good chance of being reelected. I mean, I know obviously he's not in this cycle.
Cool.
But
I'm glad that I see here Joe Biden's going to visit Saudi Arabia and Israel during his Middle East trip, so that's cool.
of course.
Dude, visiting our two greatest allies.
Yeah, I
he's
remember.
gonna go there and fucking hold hands with the mullah or whatever the fuck is going on over there. Fuck that, dude. I fucking hate the little supplication tours that Americans have to do to these places. It just makes me fucking sick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that basically the leader of Saudi Arabia, I forget his fucking name, killed that journalist, and he's just gonna be like, and a bunch of people were like, isn't that kind of fucked up? Biden's gonna meet with him. It's like, yeah, but look at oil prices. He's gonna go and be like, pump some more oil. Get some more oil out of your country. So hey, Saudi Arabia really needs some more oil. Yeah, we know you killed some people. We've killed people. Everyone's killed people. We just need more oil. Come on. Gas price is a little too high. Looking bad for me. Let's get those prices down.
I mean, who cares if they want to burn all the gays? And who cares if there's widespread religious persecution in the country? And who cares if there's huge civil and human rights violations?
Lots of oil, though. Lots of
They
oil.
got lots of fucking oil over there. So you
I
get
thought you were
your
talking about us for a second. I'm like, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Sorry,
yeah, that is.
I know, might be a little confusing.
I'm
You're like, yeah,
straight sad when I
that's
start to when you're talking about Saudi Arabia. I'm like, yeah, that is America now. Like, oh, you talk about Saudi Arabia.
Well, we're getting closer to that than the opposite, if you
Yeah,
want.
we
the
head
fucking
more in that
truth.
direction at this point. Despite woke Disney.
Dude, even with woke Disney fighting against it, man, the tide keeps on moving.
We just can't fucking stop it, man. The tide,
I saw an
man.
article the other day, and I just rolled my fucking eyes in the back of my head, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember where the article was. I think it was on fucking Canoes or whatever the fuck, in one of those aggregators.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, "Is the alt-right returning online?" You know what I mean?
Returning. When did they go away?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my fucking god,
Yeah,
dude.
they
They never
didn't leave.
left. They're just it's just a fake fucking teeter-totter war between social justice warriors and fucking alt-righters.
And also,
And
I'm
we're
like,
supposed to look at that
I
and
never
see-
even fucking understood the whole alt-right thing anyway. I was always like, what is alt about them? What's so fucking alt? And then it's like,
It,
oh,
it
man.
doesn't matter, dude. Pepe, because they're memesters, TJ.
Right,
That's
so that's
what's
it.
alt.
Because
Yeah.
they fucking, it's like right wingers, but now they got memes or whatever.
They're
that's
basically
alt-right.
yeah. They're basically like Ronald Reagan, but if Ronald Reagan was hip to the memes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Right.
a memeing Reagan, you know? Memeing like a demon. Love it. It's Morbin time. That's right. It's always Morbin time.
Morbin time.
Well, I think that's a grease trap, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say that is.
All right. Well, thank you guys for checking it out. Especially, I don't know if any of you guys are recent patrons. Maybe some of you guys joined because of the grease trap preview we put out. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked into the metrics on that, but hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what you think. If you weren't here with the live chat, let us know in the comments because we do like to see that. Despite what Paul says, Paul's always insulting the comment section. I like the comment section, just so you know. I just want to put it out there. I like the comment section. I think
I
it's
like
the
the
greatest
chat.
thing. And I think it's great that you guys have a voice, you know? That's what I think. I appreciate you.
I like the chat and I like the comment section over on fucking Patreon, but fuck the YouTube comments. Get rid of that shit.
Yeah, the
Get rid
general
of it.
comments.
Yeah, leave a comment.
I've seen some good ones, but yeah, I tend to agree with that.
I don't know.
Yeah, leave a Patreon comment, man. I respond to those every once in a while. I don't know if you guys do, but
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really have time to read them
I-
too much, but
dude, I cruise through them shits, man. Every
Why
once in a
not?
while, just
Shit,
to see
Mom.
what's being said about
You know, TJ,
what.
once a month, I think you should go respond to at least one comment.
oh yeah, okay. I'll put it on my like list or whatever.
Yeah, one comment a month, TJ.
An
That's not too much to
extra
ask.
greasy grease trap. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next Tuesday. Peace. And I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow for Onion Nuggets. All of you, I guess. Hopefully. Bye. Bye.